What's up, everybody? We have some exciting news as the new developer update of 5.16 2018 is here sooner than I expected, and they're saying that the next patch update is coming in tomorrow. But we have some exciting news, potential mystical buffs in the foreseeable future for some very select cards that we are going to be talking about. But let's start from the beginning as we're going to go over today's developer update. So here's Buck. He says, "Hey everyone, Buck from Red Links here. This week we've gathered a little bit of information about the next update that's coming tomorrow, May 17th, and a bit of information about the event. This week we'll be having a team event that will be a card usage event. Players will be able to gain points by using selected cards and winning PvP matches to progress through the event and collect prizes. This event will be adventure themed and will be featuring a brand new card, Incan Craig, and a new sweet outfit to go along with it." Now, as the last event was a fantasy event, I was expecting something more fantasy. I suppose a dragon is fantasy, so maybe something a little off the wall, maybe something more along the lines of Incan Craig's design, an Indian style type outfit could be possible in the works. Who knows? That's my guess. That is mine. Since we got Incan Craig, it would make sense. So we're gonna go ahead down to the next one real quick. Actually, speaking of which, if you want to know which cards are on the list, you can just open up your game and go to the info on your phone, and it will tell you exactly which cards will be used for the decks this week. I'm sure everybody already knows about how crazy this event is going to be. And then so this week we'll be hosting our weekly developer hour by being Red Links developer live stream, answering community questions, raffling off sweet loot, including a few copies of the brand new card and some of our sweet Phone Destroyer t-shirts, which I am so jealous of anybody that gets that shirt. I am dying to buy it. I wish it was available anywhere. I would just be like, mine, 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 gimme, gimme. I am like Fry here, take my money, but you know, some lucky stream viewers will be able to win it, and I will not, because I'll be at work, I think, whenever they usually do their streams, so it won't work out for me that way. And anyway, so that'll tune in on Facebook Live and Twitch this Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern to hang out with us, ask your questions, and maybe even win some sweet loot. And so, for the update coming in tomorrow, May the 17th, we now have a set date for our next update, which will start rolling out tomorrow, May 17th, like I said, at approximately 7 a.m. UTC. Some of these fixes coming are listed below. Pre-battle screen will sometimes not show up before a match start. Sometimes legendary skill ratings appear to go down after win. This is confirmed to be a visual bug only. I don't know why they put a dot underneath that. They should have been disconnected with that one. And speaking of which, that first one, the pre-battle screen thing not popping up, that happens against a lot of people that I play against, and would be nice to have that fixed. And so then here we've got card slowed by tally remain slowed if mind controlled. It's probably something similar to the Enforcer Jimmy bug. So if that's fixed, that's always a good thing. Although tally has not been doing the best for me here lately. But anyway, the new kid zap range will sometimes be shorter than intended, which it's hard for me to be able to tell whenever this would be an issue, but I'm glad that they'll get it fixed. And then here it says, sometimes headhunter units will continue attacking Zen Cartman after taunt, which is definitely horrible for Mimsy, as he just keeps whacking away at this big old Cartman, and he just doesn't stop until either of them are dead, you know. That's just how it usually works with most cards, but this is not how it's supposed to work with Mimsy. So, improved targeting for charged units, Dwarf King Clyde, Hercules Clyde, and Space Warrior token, which I believe this could be a huge buff, but not necessarily, because people can still block him. It just will make it to where he's more likely to get what he's supposed to without making some silly mistakes, I suppose you could say. Players will now see confirmation pop up whenever they use buy all or PvP pack refreshes, which again, that would be absolutely amazing, as I have made this mistake before and buy all things with coins of all things that you do not want to spend the most of accidentally. That is coins. And so this would definitely be great for all of us, including the PvP pack refresh one, which I'm sure is very easy to click, but I've actually never did that one. I have went into the game with the wrong deck before, and I wish there was some sort of like toggle between the 4 decks you can make. That would be so awesome to be right next to the start button. But you know, hey, we'll get there one day, right? So we've got then we'll continue on here. Fixed issues where players experience constant login to Game Center to continue to pop up. Fixed an issue where Pope Timmy would not properly resurrect certain swarm units, which is hilarious to accidentally swarm or spawn a swarm unit. You don't want to do that. That would definitely wouldn't be good to resurrect a rat. Fixed an issue where Google Play login could sometimes fail. Fixed an issue where an outfit could be displayed twice in the shop, which would pretty much suck. You know, you were just really hoping for that epic card, and then that's what pops up in there. And then it says here, fixed issues with various new kid outfits. Fixed an asset loading issue with Samsung Galaxy S9. Hopefully that helps out you guys. Fixed several display issues with daily deals. Fixed an issue with first-party authorization on iOS. Fixed display issues with an asset download bar. Various other bug fixes and performances. And in the beyond, which is the big part here, bum 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 bum, that we are looking forward to, even though it is just in the possibility, in the works. This is the what every mystical player is looking for. In the next balance patch, there is still being tested and things are still changing. I can briefly go over, discuss the goal for our next patch, and mention a few of the cards that will likely have some buffs incoming. We have been taking a look at the overall use rate of several cards and themes overall, and we feel that there are several mystical cards that deserve a bit of love. We are looking at balance changes coming to Master Ninja, Witch Doctor Token, Hermes Kinney, and Energy Staff, with a few more that are being discussed, which I think Master Ninja does a pretty decent job, but he could probably use a buff in the health range anyway. All of these units, if they get some sort of treatment like Stand of Many Moons, then they will become a force to be reckoned with, even if it's just half of the difference between those type of buffs. But we don't know for sure. This is all something that they don't even know exactly what they're going to be doing with it. But then here we've got Witch Doctor Token, which everybody's been hoping, dying for him to be a true tank healing super beast. I would like to see that, even though I don't even play Mystic, but I would enjoy to see any legendary card getting the legendary treatment. You know what I'm saying? A legendary treatment, that's always nice. And then here we got Hermes Kinney, which is an epic card who probably just needs a little bit of love, enough to be able to maybe just like a 1 point less drop like Poor Boy Butters, but then everybody says that he's probably not real worth it as well. So they both really probably need a health and attack bonus, not just a energy difference, which would make sense to have that too, potentially. Just kind of have both of them, but I'm not really sure. And then we've got Energy Staff, which I see people playing very randomly, not too often, but here and there. Sometimes I do see people playing Energy Staff in Legendary, and I don't completely agree with it, but hey, sometimes it does work because I'm just not the best against Mystical. You know how it is. So all these buffs will definitely make it harder for me, but I'm ready for that challenge, and I hope you guys are too, because these things sound like what I want to hear. The buffs coming in, not nerfs, buffs. That is what's up, everybody. So we are gonna drop in this hot news here that Gwent Mastery says, so what day will this event start, since it has been a different day every time, which this was about 15 minutes whenever I took the picture, which was about 10 minutes ago. So we're talking about maybe 30 minutes ago, which is about an hour or so since this is official news has been posted. And Phone Destroyer Steve says Thursday afternoon UTC. The final exact time depends on what time testing is completed on our servers. And he says, thank you for the fast reply, because that was within 1 minute, because he knew everybody was gonna be wondering about a lot of things in this developer notes, and I hope you guys have enjoyed checking out my video and seeing what the new things are gonna be. I can't wait for buffs all around. Let's just throw buffs out to everybody because, well, maybe not everybody, because, you know, not everybody actually needs buffs. You know what I mean? Let's show the cards, like they're saying, that need a little love. We need to give them a little love and care. Like maybe, you know, this may be a far stretch, but Amazing Randy. I know I've actually just seen Blake 420's video with him in it, and it was just hilarious. But anyway, I'm starting to rant here, and so I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I can't wait to see what's going on, and if you did, like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
Shut up, Mimsy!